report of my death has been greatly execrated. I am Sam Clemens, or Mark Twain, as the world knows me. An evil force is chasing me. Will you help me? The paranormal world is summoning me again, and it's been only a couple of months since my Salem Witch book hit the shelf. This spirit sure knows how to make an entrance. When a giant of American literature like Mark Twain appears in my study, the devil couldn't drive me away from this case. En hij wordt achtervolgd door de duivel. I could use a drink, the warm red chili bones. Dus ik zou allereerst zeggen, welkom terug bij Midnight Mysteries. Dit is The Devil on the Mississippi. Dus we hadden ook iets gezien van, ik zet het wel aan het zien, van een boot die ingezonken is. Dus we gaan wel voor de rest zien wat er gebeurt. Hè? Serieus, over mijn papier. Train your senses to notice what others don't. Okay. Cool. Mijn ravel. Ik stak daar juist mijn ogen uit. Plaket. Newspaper article. Which is which? Midnight Mysteries Viker strikes again with the tale that sheds light on the death of writer Major Hawthorne. Writer hangs guilt on an unscrupulous character named Bad Hand. Native American tribes in the Northeast celebrate the discovery of a silver lot dated back centuries. Comment hier. Hades comment. There's a lot to do in Missouri. Een theaterbrochure. Ah, hier. The Tempest. Bij William Shakespeare. We moeten er terug. Deze. Ik ga daar nu niet actief achter zoeken. Achter deze. Zoals jullie weten neem ik ook dit voor een tweede keer op. Nadat ik dit gestreamd heb. Voor de cutscenes te maken. Dus dan ga ik daar pas naar op zoek. En dan ga ik dat eens bekijken, want de vorige keer heb ik dat ook niet gedaan. De vorige keer heb ik die wel op mijn gemak allemaal zitten zoeken met de Salem Witch Trials. Omdat ik die opnieuw moest spelen. Maar hier ga ik nu niet verder mee doen. Dus I welcome conversation from a fellow writer. What is chasing you? I'm popular, but it is of the wrong sort. There's a devil on my tail. And for what purpose? It's a mystery. Why have you sought me out? We share a lifelong interest in parapsychology, which may play an important part in unraveling this mystery. Truth can be stranger than fiction, true. What book do you have with you? When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. It's terrible to be old, my age, and I could use a partner. Mark Twain, Life on the Mississippi. I have courted the devil in my life, but never gave in. Yet this devil is trying to take my soul. Why am I being pursued? Help me to get rid of this devil forever. Board the boat. I will never get. Hier. One of the most renowned humorists in history is showing me an almost comical assortment of clues. For the life of me, I don't see what Haley's comment and Shakespeare's Tempest fit in this. This promised one heck of a ride. I know where Samuel Clemens grew up, so Hannibal, Missouri is where it all begins. I will never get used to being transported to a different place and time. I arrived at a simple scene that on a normal occasion should be friendly and full of life. Yet on this evening it's dismal, filling me with profound foreboding. The Tempest clue is making unfortunate sense. The play begins with magic and the conjuring of storms that lead to a tragedy, and Mark Twain. He appears to me as the embodiment of a Shakespearean tragic comedy. My instruction is clear: boat to board. This might take some exploring. The boat isn't here or hasn't arrived, but a ghost has. I'm going to the pier and see where the ghost leads. Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows. Shakespeare, The Tempest, Act 2, Scene 2. Is duidelijk, hè? I need something to measure the depths of the river. Hey, zo. Ja, oké, ik weet wat ik nodig heb. Eerst eens even rondzien. Geven. We kunnen ook naar daar gaan, maar ik ga eerst de ding doen. Wanted. Joe. We zitten in Hannibal, Missouri. Southern states threaten to leave the Union. Is civil war imminent? Oké, dus dit is nog voor de burgeroorlog. Ik zeg geen oog. Niks? Waar? Het kan wel zijn dat het voor speedpas is. The cake is a lie. Is the cake a lie? Cake. Devil's food, my favorite. The cake is a lie. Spijkers is hier. Miniatuur lobster. En kroking. Dit is een garnaal. Ik heb geen garnaal tot nu toe gezien. Heb je een garnaal gezien? Ah, hier. Waarom kan ik deze openen terwijl ik het nog niet nodig heb? Denk ik. Oké, dat is iets nieuw. The photo are washed out. I will have to wait till the... Waar ik klik eens op. Waarom kan ik... Maar stond er nu op Fries? Oh, ik zeg het niet. Dus dat is van iets naar mens gegaan. Dat is goed dan. This fence is a disgraceful mess. Nou, wacht. Nee, gaan we geen Tom Sawyer nadoen? Oh. Hey, kijk, Tom Sawyer. I've only got something to say to folks who know me. Here. Quarter less train. The river is not safe for docking. It's quicker. I can clear this tangled mess, the better. The river is Mark Twain. It's 2 fathoms deep, enough for a safe docking. The steamboat is leaving soon. I'm confirmed that I am in Samuel Clement's hometown of Hannibal, Missouri. A newspaper is telling of an abandoned pet to the Civil War at the time period in the late 1850s. Missouri. That state was grouped into the Confederacy, even though many in the population had sympathies to the Union. A one poster of Joe makes me wonder if I'm in a pastime or in a Mark Twain novel. Still, I would not like to run into such an imposing character. $1,000 won't be worth the risk. The way is clear for the boat, and the ghost rewarded my efforts with a copy of The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. This book at least be a significant clue. I will look around for a ghost associated with the book and do what they want. My thoughts of simply boarding the boat like it one rounded sank when a steamboat blasted on the scene. A ghost of official rank appeared on the pier and asked for a ticket. I know what has to be done. Find the ticket to the boat. I need some whitewash to start my chore. Ik probeer dat u al de hele tijd te geven. The fence won't paint itself. Yes, ik zal het wel doen. Hannibal to Memphis. Okay, nice. It's a devil of a name to remember. Number 44, nu zie ik. Oh, ik kan me niet onthouden. Staat dat niet in mijn agenda? Nee, precies niet. Ik hoop dat ik het niet moet onthouden, want ik weiger te onthouden. John M. Clements, born 11th of August 1798, died 24th of March 1876. 70. Wat zei ik nu? 1847. I know you want to see what's 6 foot under. Find my knife and I'll dig your hole. Yeah, don't know. My doll wasn't... My blade wasn't as dull as that knife. Ja, daar kan ik niks aan doen. Nee, kijk. Wacht. Nee, ik dacht dat ik hier nog iets zag. Ik had al whetstone gevonden. Sharp knife. Aha. Good doing business with you. Keep change. Oké, dank u. You woke me from my resting place. Are you the father of Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain? Sam is my son, as are Henry the youngest and Ryan the eldest. They are destined to become fine men. It seems inconceivable that history marks you as a slave owner. It became the curse of my family, but Jenny, Uncle Ned, and Uncle Daniel, visit from up north were not as the same. Sometimes bad things happen for a reason. Do you know how I can get passage on the riverboat? What you need is in my resting place. Bye. Joe had his own agenda for this dig. Ja? Nou, ik zijn nog één te weinig. Echt. Welcome aboard. I don't know what it was, but this adventure is going to be trouble. Eerste toon. The tragic history of the life and death of Dr. Faustus? Pinkerton Detective. Dat is wel eigenlijk schoon, zo, no? Chips. Oh, dan moet ik gaan pokeren met die mannen. Wie is dat? Tom Sawyer Detective? What? Huddleston? Medallion. Ja, ik ga er niet op staan, want ik weet een van de achievements is als je er niet gaat opstaan. Ik heb liever een playthrough dat ik hints gebruik, dat ik de volgende keer dan het kan doen met een license piece.
zien, dan gaan we verder. What are we playing for? Your life.
Judging by your see-through appearance,
I must have won.
William Shakespeare, as you like it.
Give this a good home.
Dat ligt hier, waarom ligt dat hier? I crossed paths with Joe in the cemetery. He lent assistance in exchange for a knife. Finding a knife in a corpse doesn't help me to trust or rid my fear of this ghost. I do not feel compelled to name him Fraser, and I hate bats. A way was opened for me to meet Samuel's claimant's father, John, who led me to a family-looking chest. What could be the combination? The inlays resemble a clock, but it could be turned to almost anything. I need to unlock that box. Ja, iets mee doen. Zo toe. Voordat ik daarin ga, ga ik eerst hier verder. Nu heb ik ze wel alle 5. Perfect fit, but what combination will it open? Tweede stuk. Pilot's license? Waarom heb ik in godsnaam een pilot's license nodig? You're going to have a double of a time getting access to the rest of the boat without proper clearance. Als piloot. Hier, kijk. Samuel from his youth as a riverboat pilot trainee.
Help me recall my dire premonition.
A brutish pirate blocks my way to the rest of the riverboat. He demands some form of clearance. It must be some form of official work papers or license. He wants a license. Give him a license.
My recollections in that are as clear as the Mississippi River. My life was scarred by a premonition I had on this boat. Cover this memory for me. What was my dire premonition? Samuel Clemens spoke of a mutual interest in paraphysiology. I think I'm about to go on an adventure that delves into the reasons for his interest. What is this dire premonition that scarred him for life? Where do you start on a quest like this?
Flip a go? Heads? You have pilot's access on this riverboat to the chorus, all decks, and back to the main reception area, provided you can acquire the right keys. Goed om te weten. Echt, crowbar. Ik had nog ergens iets gezien dat ik een crowbar nog... Terug. Boem. Juist, ik zie het. Het is
easier to stay out and get back out. You don't have this right spirit for this game. Always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest. Often, it does seem a pity that Noah and his party did not miss the boat. Here's the key to where you belong. En waar hoor ik dat? Kijk! Supergroot klavertje 4. Access to the room from the foyer is cut off to me, but at least I have one key. I will check which one this key opens and examine the room carefully. One thing is for sure, I'm not welcome here except to clean some wretched stain from the floor. Somewhere I need a mop. Manifest? I wonder if all the symbols match. Niet allemaal, want ik zie een muzieknot en ik ram die hier al niet tussen staan. Ja, toch gevonden. Het zal die R en die A zijn. Toch niet. Pleased to meet you. What possessed you to seek the life of a rivierboat man? My brothers convinced me the unique advantages. I started as a mud clerk, and I worked my way up to pilot soon. Everyone knows about his gifts, from telling a tale and writing about it, but my brother was born on the magic of the Halley's comet. Sometimes he has clear visions of the future.
Do you have any standing to give access to the pilot's quarters? May you unlock something devilish. Vind ik niet goed. Waarom zegt hem dat? Ik wil niet dat hem dat zegt. Access to the room from the foyer is cut off to me, but at least I have one key. I will check which key it opened and examine the room carefully. One thing is for sure, I'm not welcome here. En ik vind hier geen mop voor de kassa. I need 7 keys. Oh, dat is ook leuk. 7 keys. What is this? Switch. Ja. Het zijn er nog maar 3. 4, 5. A floatboat hidden in the hole? Someone could be involved in smuggling or other affairs. Ik heb niet de goede gelezen. Nee, hoor. Ik snap hem niet. Zo, no more. Ah, oké. Ik denk dat ik het begin te snappen. Ah, dan moet hier terug uitkomen. Nee, en daar. Ik wil deze echt wel skippen. Ik snap hem niet. Het ging beter.
Clemens off the boat today with no blemish to his record.
Oi, which one? Good on.
West Point, a military education, but with affinity to the Union? Een postzegel. Is dat nu moeilijk voor een postzegel te vinden? Ja. This is an English penny black stamp. The captain has no family abroad, yet he's been receiving foreign correspondence. The captain figures prominently in this plot. He graduated from West Point rather than the Naval Academy. And which side does his loyalties lie? The Confederation or the Union? I uncovered an urgent note to remove Clemens from the boat, but which one, Samuel or Henry? The brothers may gun themselves into something over the head.
Eindelijk een mop gevonden.
Sniff something, reported Hawk. There are a lot of scanners, spies and smugglers who generally make their living on these waters. You either need to grow eyes in the back of your head or turn a blind eye to it.
Kan mij alles gaan? Nee, ik wou dat mes vastpakken.
Maar blijkbaar gaat dat niet.
You're not going anywhere until this floor is ship-shape.
Better. Nice and clean, like no one has ever been here.
You're ready to serve Baker down in the engine room.
To the engine room we go.
And both of you today.
Earn your keep and take care of these work assignments.
Fill the car with coal, move the car to the boiler, fill boiler with coal, repair the engine, polish boiler. Okay, nice. The power looks like cluster dust, but why would it be here? Exact een raaf. Dat is een raaf. Oké, een stuk.
got a lot of parts and an engine that doesn't work. Goes expect my Bachelor of Arts degree to be interchangeable with engineering? I can assemble my niece bike and troubleshoot a laptop, so I want to be able to figure out this 150-year-old monstrosity. I will start by combining some of the parts. Kijk, waar is mijn dingen naartoe? If I stack enough coal on the platform, I should fill the meter bus. Ah, ooh. Ooh. Ew. Vallen. Doei. Ah, ik mag dus niet vallen. Waarom geeft me deze toen dingen? Nog niet eens kunnen. Kun je die werkelijk niet draaien? Ik haat dingen dat je niet kunt draaien. Sneller. Bijna. Nee. Oh, nog niet skippen. Oké. Jawel. Dan kan ik skippen. Ik haat zo van die stapelbeestjes. Ik moet nog de level gebruiken en de bal. Combine the ball. On the level. Just Okay, this part of the poem is fixed.
Leave post as planned. I finished this week's work, now I can investigate the story.
Leave post is planned.
Something is going on with me.
Argument about Shakespeare. What wrong? Clemens, what are you talking about with your strange notions about Shakespeare? The fool dog thinks he's wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Get your facts first, and then you can sort them as much as you please. The devil can cite scripture for his purpose. Truth is stranger than fiction. I would bet my soul that William Shakespeare did not write it was attributed to him. You will pay hell for this. Is Shakespeare dead? Something isn't exactly raving about this book. Brown said there will be hell to pay. Is this for the punch he took from Clemens, or could it be for this book he was arguing about with him? For whatever reason, my troubles in life began with my sense of Shakespeare that led me being removed from this riverboat. My premonition was Crystal Creek, Pennsylvania. It was restored along with half its inhabitants. So this is the dying premonition of Samuel, Pennsylvania? Could this refer to Gettysburg and the Civil War? My mission is complete. I found the dire premonition of Mark Twain. Time to get over the boat. The code from the manifest puzzle will help me now. Clemens gave me just what I wanted when he struck me a pilot on duty. The captain wants to meet you over this boat. Clemens can use that clairvoyance of his to show me the time. I will let you make your appointment. Sam Clemens, you struck Pilot Brown during an altercation. You will not lose your position, but I cannot allow you to board this boat. I had the name of the boat repainted. I think it will make quite an impression on you. Pennsylvania. My premonition. My brother. No. My brother's death haunted me and drained me for the rest of my life. We have transported to the time of Shakespeare. Somehow there is a connection. Find Shakespeare's tomb and open it. The Tower of London and Google Theatre. Time to investigate. Now I'm in London at the time of Shakespeare. What is the connection? Mark Twain is forcing the adventure forward. I will pay. I've always been partial to the Globe Theatre. Dus dan gaan we daar naartoe. Centerpieces surrounded by tiles from numbers 1 to 8 make a square. If I find The entrance is flooded. I must look closer.
Ah, kijk. Let's go. Dit is de theater. Macbeth. Oh. Something in that I want.
How to eliminate the bars is the question. The Taming of the Shrew. William Shakespeare. This play took place in Puglia, Italy. Wonder when Shakespeare traveled there. An eye. Eye for an eye, tooth for tooth. E&D. Explosive device.
Projectile.
CM.
Dit is toch een shield, maar waarom kan ik dat niet aanduwen? En een nose, ik zou ook niet weten wat ik moet pakken. Serieus, dat ernaast stond? Oh. Dat lijkt mij echt niet op mijn neus. I can use the lantern to find my way to the base. No way. Ik wist niet dat ik naar hier moest komen. Ahead of me, the Globe stage. I never dreamed I'd be standing on the Globe stage, and in Shakespeare's time, no less. Backstage at the Globe stage gave me chills, literally. What if the taming of the Screw manuscript that takes place in Buda, Italy? And who is CM? Could it be playwright Christopher Marlowe? His plays were never performed here, or were they? I saw something of interest under the witch cauldron. If I can retrieve it without scorching my hands, it could lead to other objects of this kind hidden around the theater. The liquid in the cauldron looks dangerous. Can I create something that removes evil blocks? Visions are not free. Side-eye. The man you seek escaped death. Later, you will need to find my twin sister's eye. The heat of the cauldron is always of interest. Anything can happen in the theater. A friend's book suggested that you did not write plays of Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote Shakespeare. I do not profess to be that man. I read something about a mysterious circumstance about your death. It was my birthday when I met my untimely end. I dissipated the mice as did the one who created the occasion. Do you have any numbered blocks that I can get in trade? Do you want to sell me something? Good doing business with ya. Should you acquire others, I gladly deal with you rather than Sir Walsingham. This liquid smells like it could melt off the skin of a viper. Ik heb het nodig om het weg te steken. Hier. Nice. Waarom? Pull the back weight. Waarom kom ik hier altijd terug op uit? Oké. Nu wel genoeg. Dank u. Dat zijn er 11. This area may be flooded in a deliberate way. It must be the way inside the Tower of London. Maybe if I use the tiles I collected on the wall to the right, I will be able to enter the gate. En wat was dit nu weer al? Zo, wat meer. Ja, het kan niet 1, 2, 3. Ik weet echt niet wat ik moet doen. Doe het RNG. Ja, ik mag niet vergeten wie het is. You must be the courier I sent for. I want you to get the key from a man in the dungeon. I'll trust you find your way out. Here's a coin for your trouble. Walshingham has the makings of a villain. He finds me out, yet it's clear that he has made into a puzzle to do so. I may need to rearrange something to get out. And what was of that written task he gave me on his desk? It was signed but not sealed. I think the key of getting out of the room is make was in order official. Give the key to this guy. Ja. Merchant of Venice, Act 1. Enter Antonio. Ik ga het niet allemaal voorlezen. Ik heb moeilijkheden met zelf te lezen. Ja, ik moet er naar boven. Ik moet eerst de dungeon hebben.
carrier, I will give you the key. This is not a good time or place for you. What brings you to the lion's den?
Oh, you look like someone I met in a place called Hannibal. I'm Ingrid Fraser, the enforcer of the Tower of London's Sir Walsham. What is your mission? We stop threats to the Queen. Walsingham is a master at acquiring information. We know where all the skeletons are buried. Is there a connection between Mark Twain and this place? Your friend disrupted the balance of things. There are those who would travel in time to make him suffer. Goodbye. I think it's better for me just to hang on to this key. Amy. Op, eerst hier. Arrest warrant for Christopher Marlowe, the playwright who wrote the story of a man who sells his soul to the devil. Huh.
Chisel is dat klopdingen. Confession letter.
Confession of Thomas Kidd. In the name of the Queen and under the persuasion of the Privy Council in the Star Chamber, Thomas Kidd confessed to his blasphemy and those of Christopher Marlowe. Eyeball, en dat heb ik juist gezien. My visions are no more free than my sisters. Ik heb u juist vrijgelaten.
An evil was unleashed when Mark Twain pulled the veil of Shakespeare. It rewards those who would trade their soul for short-term gain. Go to the man at the stage and make a trade.
Plot thickens. Mark Twain set loose at evil in his time that began at the time of Shakespeare. The ghosts are leading me to evidence about Christopher Marlowe, who wrote Dr. Faustus, the story of a man who sold his soul to the devil. He must be connected to Shakespeare, and Shakespeare is connected to Twain. All roads lead me to me paying a visit to William Shakespeare. Heb ik alles? Ik hoop van wel. En dat is terug. Het was gewoon gedaan. Need some transport to get to Shakespeare's home in Stratford. Oké. Wat nu nog niet het geval is. This will satiate the thirst of my audience for a new place. Transport to my home is about to leave. Hey? Is dat? Dat is Pennsylvania. Stratford, Shakespeare's home.
Oké.
Ik dacht dat we niet binnen mochten. Been there, done that. Ah ja, dat is van Salem Witch Trials. The Last Will and Testament of Shakespeare. William Shakespeare Gent. Twain was right. The home of William Shakespeare of Stratford is not the home of a man who could have written the famous plays. The will leaves no books, no endowment to the arts, no manuscript. I'm in Shakespeare's home, but it's not the home of a man who could have written the works of Shakespeare. There's no desk to write that, no books, no manuscript. It looked like Mark Twain was right about the works of William Shakespeare being written by someone else. This part of the adventure leads to church. I'm going to complete my original mission to open the tomb of Shakespeare. The plaster of Shakespeare as a writer is fraud added years later. The true art from the tomb depicted a man who was a wealthy grain merchant. Mark Twain wrote about this in Is Shakespeare Dead? Eén, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nog 3. It's a familiar curse that was used by the witches and the devil worshippers of old Salem. Good friend, for Jesus' sake, forbear to dig the dust enclosed here. Blessed be the man that spares those stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones. I don't have everything for this yet. Hoeveel staan er? 8. Ja. 8. 8. Ja, natuurlijk. Knallige baten. Picture of Christopher Marlowe in the chapel dedicated to Shakespeare. I think the ghosts have made a point about who wrote the plays of Shakespeare. But didn't he die before most of the plays were written? Nee, terug naar hier. Oh. Wacht dan. Dat moet sowieso hier.
Looks like the events of Shakespeare's that were not greatly accepted. Beware uncovered secrets. You never know where they may lead. Kan ik het Yankee? Time to go to my home. I'll meet you at the boat in London. Shakespeare's tomb empty? It's a sign that this man definitely is not the man who wrote the plays. Somehow Marlowe is the one, and at the end of Dr. Faustus, the man's limbs, his bones were scared. I have Mark Twain's book and connected Yankee in King Arthur's court. I know I'll be teleporting soon. It's time to meet Mark Twain at the rivierboat. Is dat juist zo kan het regenen? I was one of the first to write about time travel, now reliving that fantasy. Welcome to Connecticut. Ik heb het eigenlijk juist. My home was my sanctuary until the shroud covered it. Find a way to get into my hilltop study this year. Mark Twain's beautiful home in Hartford, Connecticut is not what I expected. There is a very heavy otherworldly feel here. It's given me the task to get into the hilltop study, but it can be that simple. I will take the indirect route and enter through the front door. I owned Twain when he took over his shame and saved him from total wound. I want my trophy. Our home is open to you. We have not seen Sam in some time. I long to be a family once more. I hope you will be able to soothe his troubled soul. Kitty, come play with us. 5 tiles, okay. Symbols look familiar when inscribed. Ja, het zijn nummers. Het zijn spiegelbeelden van nummers. Zo naar boven gaan. Our room is on the left. Mr. Huddleston doesn't let us go upstairs. Unless you have something important to speak about, don't interrupt me. That's all Robert Byron Damon Huddleston. I will never understand how Mark Twain became such close friends with a man whose fortune was so tainted. That's right. His money tainted yours and tainted mine. Defending the devil itself. Okay. My husband loves us dearly. It would break his soul should he live beyond any of us. It It would be like the devil taking a personal interest in breaking down his will. We so like to have a tea party. It seems contrary to slow down in the middle of an adventure to have a tea party, but that's exactly what I must do. If I can find a tray and cups to serve the tea, I'm sure I'll get some useful information. Tesla? Do you have a delivery for me? Nikola Tesla does not like to be kept waiting. Hier. There is a lot of work to do. Why are you here? Mark Twain was a staunch benefactor of scientific discovery. We became friends and I frequently work here on special projects. What do you know of the paranormal? Mark became interested after his brother's death and sought to contact him. I maintain that such notions are undiscovered energy with significant proof. But you figured out about the death of Henry Clemens. It was deliberate foul play at work that day, and I have set up an experiment to prove it to you. You will see for yourself that with the right placement of the explosive, the exact damage to the riverboat can be done. Try it for yourself. A replica of the Pennsylvania. I think Tesla is making a point that I can place the bomb in a specific place and explode it, and only remove the brown area. If I do that, the destruction was deliberate. I will give it a try. Twee te veel. Oh, dat was te veel. Wacht. Try again. Nee, plaats. Boom. Hier. Hier. Coming. Beetje lager hier dan. En nog een beetje lager hier dan. Zo goed. Hier dan. Hier dan. Nu toch ergens. Bijna. Nee.
Finally.
Success. That means the riverboat explosion was a sabotage. Evil entered Mark Twain's world the day the Pennsylvania exploded and killed Henry. He tried to corrupt his soul by making him think he could have prevented disaster. Now it's proven the incident was sabotage. Mark Twain was not responsible, and his conscience should be clear. Nicola Tesla is a surprising encounter, but he revealed some interesting facts. Twain could not have prevented the disaster on the boat. A great behavior is at work here. Door to the room on the left has a special locking device. It may have been defined by Tesla, but there's nothing in this room to unlock it. I found 5 tile pieces, maybe if I repair the room for the Clemens family, someone will reward me with the damn key.
Mine.
Hier te doen.
Okay. Guess Tesla was not a fan. Things here. It's a blueprint of a new type of printing machine. Tesla invites Spain to not invest in the flawed design. He did anyway and lost a fortune. Eigen schuldticket bult. Sorry, man, echt veel. Jo. This oil pump looks like a lot like the design of the rivierboat engine room. Ik heb nog geen enige padlock gezien. Nou, toch nog 1 al. 2. Nee, dat ik erover begon te klaren, dan zag ik ze. Timboy gaan we zoeken. and drink tea. Are you the daughters of Mark Twain? I'm Claire. My sisters are Susie and Jane. They made my father very sad when they died before him. Your dollhouses are very beautiful. We play a game with the one on the left. There is on. What game are we going to play? We're missing an adornment from each room of the dollhouse that you can find in the rooms of our home. Find out what's missing and bring it so we can complete our house. Children want to play a game and need to collect the missing object from each room of the dollhouse. A bright light comes from a room when I touch it. It could be a way to transform to the real house. I have some work to do. Nog een paar dingen. I'm at home here. Pull back, get every ball in this. Oh. Statement of bankruptcy. As successful as Mark Twain was, he went bankrupt, making him vulnerable. Twain was the first writer to use a typewriter. I've seen this exact machine before. Personal memoirs of all company. Dus ik zag het op het einde nog liggen, maar ik was niet zeker of het was. Two stellar entities in view is the comet Sam Clemens and the Orion star system, his older brother Orion Clemens. Bright star is the hunter, but who is the one? Who is the hunter and who is the hunted? Trouwens gegeven. That was taken on our trip to Italy just before my death. We felt the presence of death upon us through we were in a wishful place of beauty and luxury. Oh.
secret room that needs investigating. Examine the hidden dollhouse. Writer's study? It certainly doesn't belong to Mark Twain. That's a big key. It looks like some kind of key to the other part of the house. I think I have what I need to get into Twain's hilltop study. Now that I have what I need, I can complete Mark Twain's original task, get into the study. Mark Twain's manuscripts scattered in a dozen pieces. One of them must be the title page. The mysterious stranger. Mark Twain never officially finished his last book. It showed the darkness he was going through before he died. I know my mission. The dark struggle continued after he died, and I'm here to help find his way out. In my old age, from collecting sorrows in my life, I'll allow myself to fall in despair. I've got to get out. I need something else. I will save Twain from the evil that stalks him. Deptford, England. An evil force is stalking Mark Twain. I must save him. It started when Twain wrote a book about Shakespeare being a fraud. Death and tragedy followed him throughout his life as the evil took a personal interest in him. Now I've been brought to Deptford, England, the place where Christopher Marlowe died. Marlowe and Shakespeare must have been connected, and it's time for the plot to be revealed. I need to find Marlowe's grave and see if he could have escaped the death told by history. The town of Deptford, at the height of his writing career, Christopher Marlowe was more than a tavern argument. Bullseye. Tavern. We have nothing to say until you serve us some turkey, fruits and water. stain is empty and the food is not what these ruffians want. I don't think these guys want to drink empty bottles. Fruit zal ik maar vinden.
What do you want, Vance?
I heard a murder took place here. You don't murder animals, you kill them. An associate playwright, Christopher Marlowe, made deadly advances and it cost him his life. I've seen you before, haven't I? We're under the employ of Sir Walsham, and that should be of no concern to you. I served you, now you serve me by telling more. Search through the bodies in the pauper's grave if you want to take a closer look. Maar hij was ergens anders geholpen, hè? Dat ik hem gezien heb. See? Marlowe consulted with the tough group. If they all worked for Sir Walsham, did Marlowe? What if the murder was staged? I need to use the key they gave me and explore the place where Marlowe was supposed to have been buried. The gate is not as easy as interesting a simple key. Look like these calls can turn. Digger. Maybe it's time. Look more. Yep. I'm John Perry, the most recent resident of this small grave. Don't know you're expecting somewhere else. I was executed the night of Christopher Marlowe's death. It was plotted for me to take his place in his soul. What do you know of the man who killed Marlowe? Ingram Fraser was one of Sir Royal spies, as was Christopher Marlowe. He received a personal pardon from the Queen, who was aware of the plot. Where is he? The man who wrote Dr. Faust sold his soul to the devil, whose servant, Mephistopheles, gave him the power of trickery and deception. Marlowe made his escape on the Thames. You must find your way through the blockade to make an unseen escape as Marlowe did. At some point in his life, Perry must have been an artilleryman. This device was used to spot the trajectory of cannon shots. Unlike history's version, Marlowe wasn't quite dead yet in Deptford. The only way he could escape was by river. Navigating ships must not be easy. Marlowe would have had possessed knowledge where they were stationed so he can avoid them. Wonder if I can wake up the dead with this cannon. Kilometers. Sheesh.
vast en snel weggegaan. En dan way to aim.
Cannon is defending the town from something. The riverboat ghost ship made its way undetected. Maybe there are other ghost ships over there. I will shut one shot. Okay. Oh, dat is gelukkig. Perfect, the blockade is exposed. If ships can be seen, then Merlot could have faked his death and made his escape by river. The riverboat has taken me to Crystalhurst, the final resting place of Sir Wilshingham. Could this be where Crystal Merlot, real Shakespeare, ended up? Was Merlot also a spy in the employ of him? Room in disarray. I can see 11 things out of place, better put them in their place. The tomb of the Sir, a treacherous guy like that is bound to have traps. He would not let his secret be uncovered so easily. This is where Sir was laid to rest. Somehow I think a master spy like this guy has a lot of secrets to hide. He probably tried to take them with him, and prepared for tricks and traps. This puzzle gear is a nightmare. I know all the gears are lined up, and the center one turns. If I arrange them correctly, the colors of the horizontal triangle will match gear for gear. Sir is not going to get the better of me. I need to open this tomb. The symptoms that I'm thinking what I need to do. Wacht, die een staat goed. Oké. Nee. Deze en deze changeren. Nee, dat staat niet goed. Deze en deze changeren. Dan naar daar, dan komt naar daar. Dan naar daar, dan naar daar. Die twee dan omwisselen. Die twee dan omwisselen. Nou, wacht. Nee, die en die kan ik ook niet omwisselen. Wacht. Die twee kan ik ook omwisselen. Nice. Catacombs. From the stench, I'd say the corpses are still gooey. One of these should lead to a prize. Figured that vermins would have a network of tunnels. Whatever it leads protects to something valuable, something that history has not yet to be revealed. Doors are going to need some coding to open, so I'll be on the lookout for tools. Door is gonna need some extra help to open. Yes. Sir made a deal for power and wealth in exchange for his soul. He's very comfortable with our arrangements. Mark Twain stumbled upon Christopher Marlowe as a man who could have written the works of Shakespeare. Twain was more correct than he knew. Marlowe made a deal with me to save his life and continue writing. Walsingham arranged for the place to be sold under the name of William Shakespeare. Marlowe wanted to break our arrangement, so I broke him apart. I will take his soul before you can restore him. By order of Sir, my aide known as Ingram Fraser in this world and Joe in the time of Samuel Clemens are hereby pardoned of any wrongdoing. Grief drove me so close to despair that I attracted this wild creature. It was behind the events that fed my dark moods. Now I know there was nothing I could have done to stop those events in my life. To break Mephistopheles' power over us, Marlowe's bones must be found and used to make him whole again. Wat moet ik nou even pakken? Marlowe had his misgivings about the deal he made, and Mephistopheles scattered his bones. Twain, who was energized by knowing his grief was caused by an evil force, is safe now. For now, to break Mephistopheles' power over Twain and Marlowe, I must find Marlowe's bones and make him whole again. Okay. I need all the bones. Go back to Hannibal, find the rest. A cave can be a very dangerous place. No one would hear you if something bad were to happen. If you want what I took from the bag in John Clean's grave, you better have something worth my while. I will try to let you know if I'm still gonna hunt you down. Here. Thank you. I'm not good at playing the victim. Joe cannot hunt me if he cannot reach me. I may have distanced myself from Mephistopheles and Sir, but Joe blocks my way. He must be hanging on to or guarding one of Marlowe's booms. I think Sir's part on his plate is losing its value, but Joe doesn't know that. An exchange could get me what I want, but I need to find a way to track Joe in the cave. If I block the way with stones, I can break. Ah, wacht. Ze moeten recht staan. Bye, Joe. Hello, Riot. With Joe and Sildin, I have some time to think about my own exit. There are some tools around here. Maybe the way out is up. Almost out. I can see the connection with the sun, connecting with the snowflake, connecting with the travel father. And wacht hè? Sun, snowflake, trapped. Nou, waar moet ik gaan, eerlijk gezegd? Naar daar. Oké. Daar zit ik wel goed mee. Nee. Nee, ik moet naar daarboven gaan. Ik moet hier speed naar daar gaan. Waarom dat ik naar beneden aan het gaan ben, dat snap ik niet. Hannibal? Maybe I will look look around the trading post. It looks operational again, and the rain has subsided. I can check out the pens that were flooded before. Nee, is er geen turkey? Oh, dat is een turkey. Ups. Finally, the water has subsided and the road is clear. What is this? Clement's home and print shop. Henry's coffin. If he was going to be buried, I should have found him in a cemetery. Maybe he's trying to tell me something about this place. Exactly as Samuel saw in his dreams. Welcome to the town of Hannibal. What is your line of work, Mr. Clemens? I own a newspaper and renamed Hannibal Western Union. Union was a code for northern spies to use the paper as a source of communication. Communicating before the hostilities turned to war in 1861. Did your brothers work with you? Samuel worked with me on the paper as a writer and a reporter. Henry worked with me on my more secretive investigative endeavors. What did Samuel do in the war? He was in the Confederacy for 2 weeks and quit. In that time he was captured and released twice by Grant's army. It was espionage. He only became involved to protect me. Bye. Mr. Ryan Clemens, for invaluable Secret Service rendered to the United States, I hereby award the immediate post of Secretary of the Territory of Nevada. Abraham Lincoln. Henry used his knowledge of the river. Anything of interest in the south was quietly reported to the north. He was involved with Ryan and Secret Service and killed when he got caught between some saboteurs on the Pennsylvania. There's nothing Samuel could have done to prevent this tragedy, but the devil made him feel otherwise. Samuel continued to fight the devil's temptation when others like Christopher Marlowe gave him. Gaan we doorgaan? Nee. Allee. Spell ahead, so it's clear. There's some commotion coming from the cemetery area.
There have been more parallels between the Clement brothers to Walsham and Marlowe. Orion's brothers were involved in spying. This ended parallel with Marlowe was yet another reason the devil was attracted to the Clements family. Now that the bones are gathered from Henry and the woods, I better check out the cemetery. There is something going on back there. Maybe possession of the bones is causing a disruption from the missing ribcage.
Oh, cool. Sometimes a predator gets hunted by a bigger predator. True. I'm whole again.
Now I know this writer's study is in Puglia, Italy, where Christopher Marlowe excelled himself. In my own book, Dr. Faustus, I warned about dealing with an evil force like Mephistopheles. I was a fool to continue my writings as Shakespeare and exchange my soul. My soul belongs to me once more. Thank you for releasing me, but I've much to answer for before moving on. Love Labors won the prize, an original unpublished Shakespeare play. There had been only theories about the existence of Love's Labors won. I will be giving my due. Wilsham ordeal is concluded. Marlowe and Twain are too aware to better at me. Wilsham's soul was too easily obtained. I'm cheated. Take my hand. The evil is gone. I have found my peace. My family has ever been the greatest gift. We thank you. Hoffman Remord claimed. The King's School, Canterbury, announced £500 Hoffman Reward was issued to the Midnight Mysteries writer. The money has been on the books for decades and was paid to anyone who could prove that Christopher Marlowe wrote works of William Shakespeare. Rumors blast the literary word when an anonymous donor is believed to have represented the royal monarchy with newly discovered
Shakespearean play. Mark Twain has exorcised his demon and is restored to his family. I'm glad that the greatest American writer can experience his own happy ending. On the front, Merlot is whole again, and Walshingham paid for the loss of souls with his own. Talk about your breakups. A special surprise came from this adventure. I received a new Shakespearean play from Christopher Marlowe. Love's Labor Won is priceless, but I cannot hold onto something that belongs to the world. I'm giving the manuscript to the royal family. It is for England to decide how they want to handle the truth behind Shakespeare and the existence of this new work. Yes. Bonus chapter? You know how I like to be the center of attention. There's more work to do. My sainted Livy knows I will be late again. The house is being closed, but there are a couple of places for you to go and grab some things for our final adventure. Twain was the first writer to... I've seen a crude oil sample like this before. Ik zou wel eerlijk gezegd niet lang mogen meer. Het is gewoon aan het horen van de gsm is ook al afgegaan. Snap is dat voor mij zometeen. Koolbom. Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Find Huck Finn. Oh nee. The adventure continues. Finn is back and so is Hannibal. I have to find Huck Finn. Where would I look to find this famous character? I would look for a raft by the pier, and the river is unoccupied. Not at all. Clement's house was blocked when I first visited. Maybe this time it's clear. At least it's a logical starting point. magnifying glasses. Nee, van boven. Zijn die twee die nog ontbreken? Geen zin. Ik wil geen moeite doen. Sorry hiervoor. Masterful job, but the facts these bills have exact measures prove their counterfeit. Goed compleet. Oké. Waar zijn we nu? Ja, licht. There was a stroke in Finn house. I can see 9 things put together and put daar juist antlers gezien. Banjo has shoes. Shirt, pants. Banjo. Kan die hier komen? Finjack. Allee. Everything is back, but something about this crime scene doesn't sit right. No fishing pole. Hunk must have faked his own death because pole is missing. Take my ref to Memphis. After showing the signs of struggle, Hunk Finn appeared, proving he is not a victim of foul play. This character has something in common with Marlowe. Hunk said the adventure was in Memphis. Best way to get there is via the pier. terug. Terug. Waar heeft mijn map voor nodig? Pavian en Crowsfoot. Het is een hele tomaat te zien is. Oh. Sunflower, let me zien. Ah, dat is een geheel. Destroy the deal with demon in the stuffies. I can see something two or more at the same time can be done. Two. Hey, kijk, wat hier. Oh, ik heb echt niet gezien. I have a final mission destroyed the contract with Mistopheles. I would love to be rid the world of this demon forever. Mistopheles left the remains of Pennsylvania covered with rot. Not surprising that the captain's quarters were unaffected by the bomb. He was aware of everything that was happening. My search for his desk produced the code. There is only one place that the captain would use such a code: the steering wheel. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ik weet niet wat het begin is. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1. Ik weet echt niet wat het begin is. Is dit het begin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Oké. Oh. Contract. I didn't see this in the room before. The deal has been dismantled. It's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. I found all the pieces on this boat again. It's time to leave things final. Zit goed, hè? Ja, oké. I'm Hunt's friend Jim. You're not fiction, you're a real spirit. The character Jim was based on me. I once belonged to the Clemens family. They called me Uncle Daniel. Why would you drive to the sound? Those who work the river and those who work the fields make the best spies. Henry died here, and Orion asked me to see what I can find. Have you discovered? There's evil in the buildings. The mill is the heart and the plantation's brain. You'll remain needing this key. These cards look different somehow. Wat heb ik toch gedaan? Zie. Niet hoog genoeg precies. The locksmith was a fan of York. Jester is something the one who opens the gate and being a fool. I'm gonna need the right suits and numbers to get through the lock. Got something different, but one who's with me. Huh. Het is een hart. Nee, blader. Managing. You regret stirring up trouble in my domain. Achtentwintig. Wat ik moet doen. Wacht. Aha. Ja, ik snap hem. Nu was. Oh my. Ik dacht dat ik in de helft zat, maar blijkbaar nog niet. They're making counterfeit money and gold bombs out of gunpowder and plastic. Nog 5. Nog 3. Nog 2. Turn the ring so that the justification is on. Oh. Someone select the card in the row of keys and turn here. Ik snap hem werkelijk niet. Ben ik nu zin? Ik denk het. Ik snap niet. Wacht, wat was het bovenste? De bovenste was een hartje. Dus dan gaan we nu doen. I can assemble the Mistopheles contract to make sure all the pieces are accounted for. This is the place where I can destroy it. Just need some coal bombs for good measure. Waar kan ik het contract maken? Is deze plus deze? Nee. Hoe de frik kan ik dat? Ik weet echt niet wat ik moet doen. Take the contract piece. Ik heb nog niet alles. Ja, ik begin moe te worden. Maar ik wil dit nog doen. Zodat ik de volgende keer de nummer 4 van dit verhaal kan doen. Ik heb hier ergens één gemist. Dus ik heb nog ergens één gemist. Moet ik het dan zo? Dus ik moet het ergens boven. 6%. Ik moet het wel ergens kunnen leggen dat ik aan elkaar. Waar was het dat ik dat kon doen aan elkaar leggen? Ja. Ik wist het. Ik wist dat ik het ergens kon doen, maar ik weet het goed niet meer waar. In exchange for certain good in exchange in exchange for servitude to Mistopheles and an immortal soul, Damon Huddleston received wealth, power, and trickery beyond measures for the remainder of his mortal life. The destruction of this contract will meet with the most dire consequences. Oké, we hebben eindelijk alles. Contract. Oh. Hallo. Hallo daar. No more contract. Mr. Bliss has overstayed his welcome. I succeeded in my mission. The contract is null and void. Mr. Bliss can no longer get his hook into anyone, and I expect will be forced from this world. The last thing I have is a ticket. This is one show I do not intend to miss. En hoe raak ik daar? juist hier komen. Stuk eraf. Oké. My selfless legs are gone and he can no longer get his hook into anyone. Evil is forced from the world. An evening went well. Mark Twain. Act 1. Everything is done here. I better leave before Livy thinks I slip back to my wilder days. And you know how I'd like to make an entrance. The end. Ik heb geen enkele achievement gekregen. Dat vind ik wel erg.
Nee, het was wel leuk. Ik ken niet heel veel van schrijvers. Zoals bijvoorbeeld in de vorige aflevering Natural Thornhauer, of hoe dat me ook mocht noemen. Nooit van gehoord. Mark Twain, ja, toen dat ze zeiden Tom Sawyer, die viel me de vraag, die heeft dat al geschreven. Nou, ik vraag me naar een ander boek van, ik weet het zelfs niet, maar Tom Sawyer hebben we ook nooit niet gelezen. Moet lezen. Ik ben ook benieuwd naar de volgende aflevering. Ik heb ook de Bad nog niet gelezen. Dus hier was Midnight Stories 3, A Devil on the Mississippi of zoiets. Ik weet het zelfs niet meer. Dus met die vierde heb ik het ook nog niet gelezen. Ik zou zeggen, like en subscribe. Het is bijna 3 uur dat we bezig zijn geweest. Ik ben pomp af. Ik ga wel eens nog eens naar dingen kijken. Van, waarom staat jij hier? Oeps, no. Dat is wel leuk. Bonusgroen, wallpapers. Oeh. Ah nee, wacht, dat is wallpapers. Dan moet ik niet hebben. Doe het open. Push me. Ja, dat is een stukje. Hebben we gezien. Characters. Dat is toch nog een andere dan deze. Leek wel heel veel op elkaar. Before and after nog eens op. Sketch. Sketch. Fine. Ja, en zo verder. Ik kan ze niet allemaal doen. Achievements notes. Black Cats, Skull. Ik heb geen 100 gevonden. Iets bonus cap. Find every hidden object. Dat ben ik. Zie, ik had dat gedaan. Ja. Dat is met dat je moest aanhouden om wel te gebruiken. Ik neem dan van jullie afscheid.
zie jullie de volgende keer. Bye bye!